What's up, everybody? It's your boy Corey, aka GQ Saint, back from another reaction video. Finally, this is Death Battle Among Us versus Fall Guys. No parenthesis for franchise, because that's the name of the game. So, anyway, don't want to bore you guys. Let's go and get into the video right now. Kind of a long video, so in case you see some cut-ups, that's me ending it, because I'm doing the whole video like I did the past couple ones. I'm going to do my best to do the same thing like I did for Bowser and Dr. Eggman. Anyway, you already know special question. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you react to. Let's get in this first one right now. I ain't even picked a side. I'm being neutral in this fight. I might pick who I believe on the win though, but let's get. I'm done talking.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
The year was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us.
Nah, Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm kind of interested how this looks so far.
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later.
I never played
the
that
tasks
version
they
of
undertake
Among
to
Us.
save their ship require varying degrees of difficulty and
Vince.
skill. It may not take
Lies,
much to
yeah.
reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to
I believe this
clear
game can ruin
asteroids when your ship
relationships.
is
There's
moving
been some
faster
people
than
say
light.
that Among
If
Us
that's not
ruins
a suit,
relationships.
then why do they
It's
have
possible.
a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures must draw from medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have
I
each
hate
other's
that
backs,
card.
right?
Well,
that
success
card
is
thing.
always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them. I mean, among us, but not us, though, right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter
Yeah.
would say. They're shape-shifting aliens. They could be anyone.
Yeah, that
Or any
shape-shifting
mad
thing, man.
scientist in a lab coat.
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same. So not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
Remember, I spotted someone.
What do you mean? Knowing a
Well, I
lot
expect
is
there's an
literally my
imposter,
job.
which I was right about this one.
Here, come
Hey,
on.
wait, where does this person come from?
Fix your mic,
Because I literally saw
I
a
agree
person
with the
came out the
metal
hallway,
Well,
went out of the room, come back, another person already dead. Like, what? Where you come from? And I realized there was a vent right there. I suspected it. Kind of found that person was the imposter.
Anyone could be the imposter.
I was like, wait a minute, I went in person mercy, but I think, yeah, that person was following me. I
Starts with
was like,
R,
where'd
so
you come
does-
from?
Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? What? It isn't me. It isn't me.
Was an imposter.
Oh, right. There's usually 2 imposters.
Two or
God.
The
it can be
imposters aren't
3.
just tricksters.
It
They're
depends
also
on how many people
hunters,
playing.
Bloodhounds tracking and
Most I
assassinating
played, I think
creatures
we
they
always
least
did
expect.
Massimo
They'll
too.
snap their necks, stab them with
One,
a knife,
it just
shoot
depends how
them
many
with a
people
desert
make them a
eagle,
challenge.
or use their freaking tongues to impale their faces. Oh God! Right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
Ew! Whoa! They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed,
Bro, that
or
beach thing so
into the
funny. It said,
lifeless
"And we
void
see
of
you all
space,
and we light
they
your butt on
return
fire."
as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, cause remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 non-million tons of TNT.
Not
A
million.
number so incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More
Nah,
than enough to
too much
annihilate
math.
Earth over 160 million times, which seems like overkill for the space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including
never really
this
played
Henry
too much
Stickmin guy.
Fortnite, to be
Apparently,
honest.
he's a
Don't
kleptomaniac
get
with a
on me, y'all,
surprisingly
yeah.
wide and wacky arsenal. All the
To this
crew
day, I
can
think that's
have.
what that new
Desert
Saints Row
Eagle-eyed
reboot
crewmates
try to
will find
compete with,
Henry's
try to model
weapons throughout
themselves
the
after
ship,
Fortnite,
like a
getting
banana
that
bomb, a
horrible
teleporter,
gameplay.
a ninja star,
Yeah.
and a magic pencil that can bring
I wish
drawings to
another
life.
video game
These
company
creepy
pick up
Teletubbies
by
can
Saints
snap
Row
whenever
and
they
bring
want
restore
into
how it used to
existence,
be.
and they're
Just
suddenly everywhere I
rename
look
it
now.
like the
Why
Vice
these
Kings
little
or something like
trash
that. I
people are
miss that.
freaking me out.
In a strange way, all of this makes sense for this fascinating species. In the face of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive again and again. On a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Among us, together. Yeah. Woo.
Okay, that was Among Us. Okay, guys, that was part one, such as, Among Us. So, right now we're getting to part two, which is the Fall Guys. So, anyway, this all, I don't know why I'm saying like this all gonna go in one video, but anyway, y'all, I'm trying to avoid reading the comments, because the comments, they pretty much spoil everything. Yeah, this, I don't know what that for sale, but I'm not trying to get into that. But anyway, let's get into part two with the Fall Guys right now.
Hey y'all, this is Chad. If you don't know, I voice Boomstick. Here at 1
Yeah, we know
p.m.
Chad.
Central today, Sam and I are
Known as the
fun.
sorry.
And who knows? If you get
There we go. Sorry, y'all.
Welcome to the bright, colorful world of the Blunderdome! Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery
Just
that
like
otherwise
obstacles
hasn't been seen
pushing
since
and
2006. But
Before we
honestly,
good friends
not
with
many of the
Among Us.
beans make it. And only
Yeah,
one
push.
can be crowned the winner before
I don't know
everything
how many
starts
times
all
I try to
over
push
again.
people off,
Which makes for
vice
some
versa.
very friendly competition.
Yeah, I'm like, I
survival
hate
of
you,
the
man.
fittest, But for a bunch of candy grimaces, they'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top. Or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer Digi invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch
Yep.
of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose: get that crown.
Crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Plunderdome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit
Mike
anywhere from
Wazowski.
18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg
Stretch a
themselves
little
straight
bit.
through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick, I hate to tell you this.
No,
Those aren't really...
don't say it.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Oh, man. People were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better
Yeah.
things to do?
With only arms, legs, and
Still,
eyes, there
it's
must be
my
some
favorite
genetic
game that came out year
mechanism
2020 was
inside the
definitely
beings
Ghost of
that causes them to
Tsushima.
be self-sustaining. Though after some dissection, it's unclear. This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No,
Oh, no.
thank you.
There's a wave like that.
this
Oh
means
no, I'm
when you
running.
start the game, you're just flat out naked, just swinging away.
They
Beans
said
in the wind.
indestructible, so the
Strange
gun
such
can't, the
nakedness
gun
would
won't
be
work.
allowed, considering what's actually happening is the
hard.
Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
So it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all worldly and physical bonds. Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh god, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022, 9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far he exited the universe as we know
I think
it.
I saw
and
that
then
once.
he
I'm like,
kept
I just scrolled
going.
down.
Speaking
My
of
Twitter.
universes, the Fall
I
Guys
think
have
about
seen
it.
dozens of guest stars from other stories
Yep.
and have learned from their cultures, like
Grinch.
flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just
Pac-Man.
becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man now.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool, let's see them
Yeah,
fight.
dismiss that. Okay, that's part 2. Okay, guys. Yeah, judging by this, I'm not so DSL's gonna be neutral by this, but given by what I've seen so far, I think the Fall Guys might pull this off, just give them out their suits and pretty much it's showing how indestructible they are. But anyway, let's go and get in the video right now. So to see who the winner and loser might be. So definitely make sure everything's just right. You know, don't want to make sure everything's like in good quality. Screen record's working good. But anyway, let's get into this right now. This death battle.
Steam.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more. All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay, I like the way it looks. Oh man. Where's those report? What? Those animations when they first got into it, it was a jump scare for a bunch of people. Okay. This thing twerking. Oh yeah, I like that task. I don't know why. What am I watching right now? Well, the imposter's dead. Oh, the shapeshifter. Yeah, it's bulletproof. I mean, indestructible. The hide and seek version. That don't work. Dang. Donkey Kong. I know that. It's the weirdest death I've seen, but it's so entertaining. Still getting that crown. I made fun of the hide and seek version. It came after this Roma foaming in the mouth and stuff. Oh no, I'm dreaming. Oh no. Dang. Oh man.
Oh, when's the next episode? This is my new favorite show. Move over, chimp crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with offense.
That sounds right.
The bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them, took hits from meteors, and most importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that blew the whole frickin' universe into existence? Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man, who, you know, eats ghosts.
Brilliant.
Which leads us to the truly bizarre stuff about both of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have plenty of answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal.
Among Us gun,
Hadouken,
other weapons,
Hardest,
specialized
just the tip of the
skills.
iceberg.
Fall
Yeah,
Guys,
the
bit
spaceship crew
beat,
had a
made
few deadlier weapons among
made
them,
it turn
but
stuff
the Fallen
actual
Guys had too many
Ghostbusters.
options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer Among Us.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter.
Ah, damn it! I knew that stupid robot was sus.
Sigh. So embarrassing.
The winner is the Fall Guys. And me.
Next time on Death
All right,
Battle.
who's next? Kratos? Oh man, sure. Someone actually I think someone actually made a comment on this
Subscribe
a
and
year
join
ago.
as a member to see
I don't know
more
if it was
Death
this past year or a year
Thanks for
ago.
watching.
Hope you
That
enjoyed the episode. But
they
the
wanna
battle's
see
not over
this
because
fight.
Sam and I are going head.
So I'm giving they are trying to see which version of Kratos they're gonna do, the younger or the newer, older version. So anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. Yeah, so now we got that funny, silly fight out the way. Let's get back to the more. I know this fight, it was entertaining, funny fight. Now we're back to the more serious fight. This is a fight that everybody pretty much loves the most. So sometimes some people like the silly, some me like both. I always like more the serious characters a little bit more. So anyway, definitely looking forward to this. I played both games before. I'm trying to see, I don't know which game will got did. Cause to this day I didn't get God of War. I might go ahead and re-download God of War for PS5. I played God of War so much on the PS4, just then on PlayStation 5. So just for this, I might do some re-download this week when I get more money for Christmas. Cause I've just been so busy, shopping and stuff for my family. Almost getting ready to wrap things up right now. I always like to do my stuff early, not this late minute shopping. Me, I never did tell people what I want for Christmas. I just put a little, say this is what I want, or just give me money. I'm pretty much simple, guys. As I got older, I pretty much don't ask for a whole lot of stuff anymore. Like, you having trouble, just give me some money. I just buy pretty much what I want or need. That's why I am a simple person. In case I want something, I'll let you know if you can do it or not. But anyway, no matter how you feel about this video. Are you ready, guys, to satisfy alcohol, or are you more sad for the next fight? Drop a comment. Anyway, make sure you give a boy a like, comment, and subscribe. And fantastic day. Peace.